History of the Suez Canal. Despite the construction challenges that could have been the result of the alleged difference in sea level, the idea of finding a shorter route to the east remained alive. In 1830, General Francis Chesney submitted a report to the British government that stated that there was no difference in elevation and that the Suez Canal was feasible, but his report received no further attention. Lieutenant Waghorn Thomas Fletcher Waghorn was an English sailor, Navy officer, and postal pioneer who promoted and claimed the idea of a new route from Great Britain to India overland through Egypt prior to the development of the Suez Canal. Waghorn claimed to have demonstrated the route for the first time in 1829–1830 and that it reduced the journey from over 11,000 miles (18,000 kilometers) to 6,000 miles (9,700 kilometers), and while steamships around the Cape of Good Hope took about 3 months, his route took between 35 and 45 days. A 2004 biography states that there is little substance to many of the claims that he made and that he was mostly a fraudulent self-publicist. This contradicts an earlier historical study. A statue of him stands in Chatham, Kent, while another, now destroyed, was installed at Suez by Ferdinand de Lesseps in 1869, established his Overland Route, which transported post and passengers to India via Egypt. Linant de Bellefonds, Louis Maurice Adolphe Linant de Bellefonds, better known as Linant Pasha, was an explorer of Egypt and, as the chief engineer of Egypt's public works, 1831–1869, an influential engineer of the Suez Canal. He is listed as a founder of the Suez Canal Company. A French explorer of Egypt, became chief engineer of Egypt's public works. The Egyptian Department of Public Works was established in the early 19th century, and concentrates mainly on public works relating to irrigation and hydraulic engineering. These irrigation projects have constituted the bulk of work performed by this entity in Egypt. During its almost 200-year history, the Egyptian Department of Public Works employed many notable engineers and constructed massive public works projects throughout the country. It became the most respected engineering entity and was regarded as the best school for civil engineers in modern Egypt. Its history can be broken into 3 periods. 1. Classic period 1818–1882. 2. Occupation period 1882–1952. 3. Modern period. In addition to his normal duties, he surveyed the Isthmus of Suez. The Isthmus of Suez is the 75-mile-wide 125-kilometer strip of land that lies between the Mediterranean Sea and the Red Sea, and is the boundary between the continents of Africa and Asia. Beneath it runs the Suez Rift, dividing mainland Egypt and Africa from the Sinai Peninsula. It is located within the country of Egypt, geographically linking the Mediterranean and Red Seas. Like many other isthmuses, it is a location of great strategic and historical value, most notably due to the presence of the Suez Canal, and made plans for the Suez Canal. French Saint-Simonianists. Saint-Simonianism was a French political, religious and social movement of the first half of the 19th century, inspired by the ideas of Claude-Henri de Rouvroy. Comte de Saint-Simon (1760–1825) showed an interest in the canal, and in 1833, Barthélemy Prosper Infantin was a French social reformer, one of the founders of Saint-Simonianism. He was also a proponent of a Suez Canal. Tried to draw Muhammad Ali Pasha al-Masud ibn Aga, known as Muhammad Ali of Egypt and the Sudan, was the Albanian Ottoman governor and the de facto ruler of Egypt from 1805 to 1848, is considered the founder of modern Egypt. At the height of his rule, he controlled Lower Egypt, Upper Egypt, Sudan and parts of Arabia and the entire Levant. Attention to the canal but was unsuccessful. Alois Negrelli, Nikolaus Alois Maria Vinzenz Negrelli, Ritter von Moldalb was a Tyrolean civil engineer and railroad pioneer mostly active in parts of the Austrian Empire, Switzerland, Germany and Italy. The Italian-Austrian railroad pioneer became interested in the idea in 1836.